Iris's first thing would be.
So yeah, you can. You're also getting paid for the mission. Pinon says, "Don't forget, let's go talk to Bellum first and probably get our check, and then let's go cash in these druids and their crazy followers."
That sounds like a plan.
One of the best things he said all day at work. Lead the
As
way.
you,
He
as you
says,
wish.
"Yeah, little girl, it's great, huh?" He chuckles.
Yeah, Irish can't help but smirk at that.
All right. So you guys are going to Bellevim?
Yeah.
Yes, let's go see Mother.
Okay. So yeah, you're the adopted daughter of Bellevim. You guys can go ahead and move your tokens now to Bellevim's Cabal Fortress.
Oh. Okay. Oh shit! No, wrong map. Son of a bitch. Or wait, no, wait.
It's just down
no.
below us.
Yeah, it's not a separate map.
It is a separate map, actually.
It is a separate
Yeah.
map, yeah.
Oh. Well,
Woo! Thank God I should let it copy pasted. Yes.
Wait, how do we go there? Oh, there it is.
Yeah, change map to Bellevim's Cabal Fortress, and then you should scroll out and you should be able to see it. It's just a tiny room, that she has. So as you guys are walking in, you see that she is actually being choked by a human male, and he's whispering something very angrily into her ear. And she quickly bats off his hands and tries to wave all of you down like it's nothing to be worried about as you walk in.
seeing that.
I'm gonna.
I would like to roll sense motive.
Yeah. Well, you can actually speak first. You can go first.
Like, sure. Yeah, I'd like to roll sense motive on both of them and see if I could actually hear what he whispered. So would that be a
That would be first off.
perception?
That would be perception, yeah.
Okay.
And why do you want to roll sense motive? Like just to see what's going on? Like.
Yeah, to see like if how to take things from here. Like I know she was waving me down, but still doesn't mean anything if he still has the intent to try and strangle her again. So
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and make your perception roll to see if you hear anything.
No, that's +5. Not D 205. 9. I don't hear shit. I'm not playing Krog. I don't have the perception.
Okay.
Could Francis do a perception roll to see if he hears anything as well?
Sure.
That's my perception as well.
Shit! Here comes the rolls. Yes.
Should I roll perception or
Yeah, you can roll perception.
do
You
you
all
want me
were
to wait
here.
till-
Go ahead. That's fine. You can roll and I'll tell you the result.
So my perception was a 9, and my sense motive was a 9.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting with Dr. Koro here, I'll start delivering the results. So, Iris, you hear some words such as, I will end you. This will be over and exposed. And you hear her say, it's not time yet to do this. Don't worry. That's kind of like what you catch, but the rest is kind of lost.
Yeah.
For sense motive, you definitely think he's about to kill her. And you think that she doesn't, really care.
Can I roll a local or nobility to see who the hell he is?
So that's pretty much all you can kind of do for your turn.
Okay.
You made a couple rolls there, so that's pretty much it.
Yeah. The next turn, I guess, I suppose.
Yeah. Zarkyle, you're next down the line. And you rolled a perception. So you hear, my men are worth more than this. And you're kind of chuckle and laugh at him. And that's kind of all you catch, as you come in.
If you don't have a knowledge trained, the most you can get is a 10, right?
Yeah.
There's no point in that then. I don't have that or that. For the moment, Zarkyle does nothing. He saw the wave down, and he'll just slowly untense his muscles and wait to see what happens next.
Okay. Roland, you rolled a 19 for your perception.
Yep.
Okay. So you actually catch a good portion of the conversation. You hear him say, "My men are worth more than this. We need that gold now, or else you're not going to be able to use Shale sword anymore." She laughs and says, "Yeah, but don't worry about it. You know, you're not really worth anything more than what you'll get, and we still have to investigate to make sure you killed those who you promised."
All right. And I've ever heard of Shale before.
The Shale sword. So the most of the standing armies that the consulate employs, all of you know this, they're mercenaries. They're big, large, volumes of basically the different races here that hire themselves out, and the consulate basically puts out a bounty on like a certain target, like we need you to kill this legion of orcs, and so they'll pay large sums of gold, and pretty much these mercs will go out and kill them. Anything else, the cabals handle. That's how things kind of go for military.
All right. I heard of his company before.
Yeah, Shale Sword. They're the biggest legionnaires, human legionnaires that exist for the consulate. They've done a lot of work.
All right. Well, I'll sit down at this table here and see what happens.
Okay. So, and Dragon Piggy, you kind of hear the same things as other people. Your role wasn't really that different.
Yeah. Well, my pig does and conveys it to me.
Oh, right.
And I got 21.
And yeah, my character will also just move here to the table with Francis like being on the shoulder.
Okay. So yeah, Vesta, you're next up. So yeah, you hear pretty much exactly what Roland does. That's it. There's nothing different to report there. So
She's just gonna make her way up to the two and just snap a hoof into the ground to make a loud crack and just have a hand on her palm and be like, "Is there a problem here?"
Bellavim smiles at you and nods and kind of looks at Baitus just to challenge him. Baitus just walks out. So at this point, you guys kind of group around Cabal Magister Bellavim, your leader, who's kind of led you guys for like the past 5 to 8 years at least of your lives.
Or 50 years, and well, not 50, but
Yeah. Well, she hasn't been around for 50, so she's human. So she looks around at you and says, "So yeah, don't mind him. He's just angry that we haven't paid him yet." So how goes the mission, and what do I owe you? I'll pay you, of course. She continues to laugh.
it was completed.
Yeah.
Okay, it was completed. Iris?
The village has been cleared out. It is now under our control. We've rounded up half of their men and are about to sell them slaves. The other half, Goody Two Shoes has acquired. When she says Goody Two Shoes, she'll gesture at Vesta.
Pinan gets upset at this. We weren't supposed to say anything to her. Bella just laughs.
Iris will look at yeah, I'm just gonna put her hands up like, what? I mean, she was gonna find out eventually, and then kick her feet up on the table and just.
Bellavim nods at you. At least someone doesn't think I'm an idiot.
Yeah. So.
Zarkyle.
It went as well as one could reasonably expect, considering some influences. And he just kicks a leg over the arm of the chair he's sitting in.
All right. Roland, did you have anything else to add?
Nope.
Zeldramas?
Nothing to add.
Okay. So Pinon says, yes, we took half the damn men. Damn it, that was supposed to be our money. You're not going to take that from us, are you, Bellavim? Bellavim just replies, all of you, no. I can ignore that little fact. But in the future, make sure that I'm ignorant of any spoils you take, because then I'm responsible for making sure that justice is done. Cash them out as you will. And also, here's your pay. She nods to her broken maiden orcs, who, they are eunuchs of the orc tribes that have been conquered. And they come over with various satchels of gold, giving you each 1,000 gold for your payment for completion of taking over that village.
So we have 10 electrum.
Yeah, so it's 10 electrum. Each coin is worth 100. The maidens return to their point. She says, so, now that we've got that out of the way, next order of business is something very important I wanted to talk to you about. The Cascade Core.
Of course.
So, where I'm
Can
sending...
Sorry, sorry to interrupt you. I apologize. Continue.
Something I wanted to go over you with here was just our attack plan. Pinon is going to be operating in the area on a separate orc tribe, trying to subjugate the last of them. So if you need any help when you're going to the Blood Downs, you can signal him with your Cabal rings. Just aim the darkness spell up in the sky and he'll be able to see you. Make sure it's daytime, though. Otherwise, you'll have to light a big fire or something. But the specifics are, Blood Downs village, there's a lot of hobgoblins there, and we suspect that the hobgoblins' leader, Crowstar, is there. One of the more powerful druids we've encountered. There's a dragon roost that he's in charge of guarding. They made an alliance with some beast there. We suspect it's a red dragon, but that's about all we know. So, I will open it up to you all. Questions, Vesta?
I have done my research already.
All right.
I
Do you have something to add?
no.
Oh, okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're informed. Did you want to share your research with anyone else who's not informed?
Is there a way to roll like hiddenly, like, or no?
So all roles must be public.
Okay,
Sorry.
that's good.
So Vesta, she's asking you.
Of course. Sorry, I don't have that thing open right now. Here, I'll just post it in the chat.
Okay.
Of course, we can't really do much without some actual recon, but we'll get that done when we get there. We can scout it out and prepare some sort of plan. I have little hope of actually getting a peaceful settlement, so perhaps a surprise attack would be a better route to take. But that is merely my suggestion.
Okay. Iris, do you have anything to add to this?
What, information wise? I don't know, really. I guess. Like, yeah, I suppose we could scout out. I mean, easier to do that than to just march in and start killing people. I suppose be more of a hassle. Oh, and I rolled a 22 for my knowledge arcana.
Okay. So you do know about the artifact. You've heard about it. It was crafted long ago by a group of druids, ironically, to protect their people from strafing dragons. The artifact was then lost when dragons basically came... It only protects from breath weapons. So the dragons then just came in with brute force, killed everyone, and stole the artifact for themselves.
Gotcha.
They've been known to wear it around their neck whenever they go attack other dragons, so to protect themselves from breath weapons.
Gotcha. Right. Yeah. Yeah, so there wasn't really anything else to add. So,
Okay, Zarkyle.
No, nothing to really add right now. He's just gonna wait and see what we see when we get there. For the moment, he's just listening with his fingers kind of steepled in front of him,
Okay.
taking slow drags on his pipe.
Roland?
So did she say that the druids were in service to the dragon?
No. No, the artifact came from druids. That's what Iris said.
The hobgoblins are.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
the
hobgoblins
hobgoblins are.
are. Yeah.
Alright. Do we know anything about this dragon, or could I roll something to see what I know?
So, it is dungeoneering, knowledge dungeoneering for that.
Alright.
can I throw in for that too, or do I have to wait for my turn?
You'd have to wait for your turn unless you guys work out something to where you kind of assist one another.
Alright, so I got a 16.
I'd like to assist Malcolm with that.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Since I don't really have engineering, how does that work?
If you don't use it or you don't have it, let me double check. Because I don't think you can assist for knowledge if you don't have it.
Okay.
This is my assist to him, so.
Okay, so your assist works. You get a +2, Malcav. So that's an 18. So you know very little about the dragon, to be honest. He hasn't really had much action in this area. You know his name. Let me get that for you. His name is Kar Tatusk Gallus. He's a red dragon. He's much older, not quite an elder worm, but he's getting there. And he basically has forced most of the hobgoblin tribes in this area to serve him, in many ways, from like looting, gathering, gold, other riches, to basically he's trying to unite all the hobgoblin tribes for a while, but the other dragons keep undermining him.
Alright.
It's about all you know, to be honest. You don't really know any weaknesses or strengths or kind of what he's doing right now. This is just, dated info you had for like years.
Do we know what color he is?
He's a red dragon.
Alright.
Okay. Zeldramas? Anything you want to add here?
The Jawas would just be thinking if he ever heard the name of the dragon or if he knows anything about red dragons.
So again, that's more of a dungeoneering check. The only thing you really know is they breathe fire. They have horrible tempers, and they usually wield a lot of sorcery that commands elementals from the plane of fire.
Okay.
All right, so Bellum says you're dismissed unless there's anything else you want to brag about. I know Pinan likes to stay here for hours just talking my ear off.
No, I can't say that I really have anything.
All right, well, then get the hell out of here. Get your dirty boots off my table.
I would like to point out of character, Zarkyle's boots were never on the table.
Yep, it was just Iris's boots that were all over the table. Oh my god, everybody's just dragging the table everywhere.
Ah! Pinon just slaps his hands together. All right, let's go spend our electrum.
As everyone's leaving, Vestal just, as she's walking out the door, she'll just turn towards Bellum and say, "And may the goddess ever be with you."
Zarkyle.
Would groan.
Zarkyle mutters to Pinon, "Oh no, she's talking."
Belladrin
Iris
just nods
will
politely.
snicker. Yeah.
All right, so you guys can. You guys have a couple different places you can go. You can head out on your mission, or you can go to the marketplace.
Oh, we need to go to
The Merchant's Bazaar.
area.
Yeah, we still need to go sell all those slaves.
You got it.
Yep.
All right, so you have a new map available to you. It's the Merchant's Bazaar.
Is that where we trade in slaves, I assume?
Yes, you can go and trade in
Okay.
your slaves.
Whoa.
I'd like to trade in for next year's model, thank you, please.
All right, so you guys arrive in the busy marketplace here. Currently, there's only 3 marketplaces open. The marketplaces are kind of seasonal. That's why you guys are trying to build your own village here, so everything's always available to you.
Mhm.
But Ovidus, fat man who imports all the fleshly goods of the world, sees some of his best providers come in. Oh, Roland! Zarkyle! Please come, one and all friends. I have many fine slaves for you today, and I'm, of course, willing to buy more.
Well, that's a wonderful coincidence because we have more for you.
Well, of course, let me break out my bank. This is a good day. So, for the slaves, you guys get 5,000 gold. However you want to split it amongst yourselves.
Can I make a roll to try and bargain for more? Would that be diplomacy?
Oh, you have the audacity, friend. I've known you for 5 years. Do not ask for more. Let me tell you something. You'll regret emptying my pockets today, for tomorrow they will be even fuller, and I can then give you more.
Fuck, you know what? You know what? Fuck. You know, for words like that, you got it. I'll just, yep. No, I'm not gonna try and.
He just smiles at you. Now I have more than enough. 5,000 gold for all those slaves.
How many was it about?
It was 25 people you sold to. You're going to sell to him. That's he's offering you 200 gold a slave.
All right, and we're giving money to Pinion, right? He didn't tell us about this.
Pinon says, "Yeah, I'm getting my 1,000, right?"
Of course. Why would we stiff you? I mean, how long have we known each other? I mean,
So what's 6 divided by 5? 5,000 divided by 6 then?
Yeah. Not really gonna get 1,000 if we lose fair shares.
833
Taking slave
gold,
money?
pretty much per person.
Alright.
Okay.
833.
Yes. Pinon says, "Mighty fine doing business with y'all. I'm down to get drunk. Let's go."
Wait 1 moment, friend.
What? Why?
No, not Pyron. No, Iris heads off Pyron. Just not talking to you. Just talking to the other one.
Oh, she's talking to the other. Oh.
I thought it was Slaver saying he was getting drunk.
No,
No,
the
no.
Ovidus is still like here. He's just patting his plump belly.
Yeah, she's just gonna wait for everyone to leave before speaking with him.
Ovidus says, my fine moral friend, you provide such qualms that are interesting to go over. How can I assist you in making your troubled spirit go away? Do you mind if I touch your horns? I just like your horns.
So be it.
He touches them. Oh, that's just divine. Nothing like tiefling horn.
You know, I'm not going to take the implication of that, but I would like to buy back those slaves that you recently purchased,
Of course.
if it were possible.
Of course. My prices are listed below. If you hover over them, you can see the prices.
Oh.
Fine.
So
I will buy.
there was two druids in the slaves mix, and then the rest were fallow brick warriors.
May I speak with them first?
You want to speak with? Sure, speak with the slaves. Go ahead. I know you're not going to do anything silly.
I just cut him in half right there.
That'll get some alignment shift.
Yeah.
Druid just looks at you. You're going to follow through with your words, right? You have the gold.
I will attempt to.
What? You said...
Right now, I have gold to buy you and your friend, but if I talk, I'm sure I can get a note to buy the rest of them. It is possible to get something like that, right?
What?
Like a ledger or a note or something from like the bank or whatever, or like if I were to go to talk to Bellevum again.
Sure. Yeah, you could ask for, like, in advance, as long as it was for something really good. And something that they would charge you interest on.
Of course. I will buy you two now. I will go talk to my mistress, and I will return and negotiate for your friends and your pets.
Okay. I will wait here with the rest of these slaves, then. It'll be a quick sale. Into my
So
pocket.
that's 2,000 gold.
Yes. These druids, they sure are in demand.
I will direct you to our village once everyone is free.
I'm in your debt. Thank you for honoring your word.
I'm trying the best I can. And with that, she'll go back to Bellevum unless someone else wants to do something while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to someone else. Who wants to go next?
I'm currently looking at the wondrous items, so
Okay.
still need to figure that out if I want to buy anything.
Texana pretty much, shows you like all sorts of like exotic technological goods. And this here is a fire pistol. Compressed fire elemental bullets. Boom! Scares the shit out of everyone around her. No one's getting up after you hit him with this. So how much can I put you down for, rogue? I mean, roll it. I didn't recognize you. Sorry. You dress like all the street trash around here. You really should dress better.
I prefer to dress like this. It lets me go unnoticed easier.
All right. One of these pistols. What do you say? 2,500.
Don't quite have that yet.
Well, hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the experimental model. Only 1,500.
So what would that do?
Same thing.
Why is it experimental?
Well, it's just one of the first models. The elemental spirit inside of it, it's a little fickle. Sometimes it won't fire. Sometimes it'll explode really big, which is good for you, but it's bad for the person you're pointing it at.
I think I'll wait till I can just get one that should function properly.
Oh, come on. It's such a good deal. You can't pass this by. Come on. No? All right.
Yes, unfortunately, I'll have to pass this up for now.
Fair enough. I'll be here when you change your mind. It's inevitable. Okay. Who wants to go next?
I went off with the orc to get drunk.
All
I
right.
went as well.
So yeah, Pinon leads you over to Soshak, who's the alchemist pretty much. Is a dwarf. He says, all right. So we got to do this, right? We've got to take infernal shots. I've been hearing such good things about it. 1 electrum each. Are you down for that?
I can spare that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, what's worse that can happen? We die.
Soshak says, now this is only really meant for devils, and we got this from an infernal plane. I don't even know if it'll kill you. Are you sure you want to drink this? Pinon looks at each of you.
Zarkyle just snickers quietly.
Iris will snort like, "Are you pussying out on us, orc?"
Yeah, I'll do 3 of them coming up. Come on, let's do this.
Yeah,
So,
Iris will throw down her electrum.
Soshak
No, I
breaks out
mean,
a silver serving tray with 3 obsidian shot glasses. Inside of each, it doesn't even look like there's liquid in there. It's just black flame.
oh, this will be interesting.
Planet says, this is gonna kill us. This isn't even alcohol.
Throws it back.
The same thing with Iris. Iris just like, look at you, being all adorable, and just shoots it back.
He quivers in fear and then takes a shot down last. So it goes down smooth. It's just like a really strong drink. That's it. But it seems to be like mostly in a vapor type form.
We took.
See,
Yeah.
Zarkyle claps the shot glass down on the tray upside down. What was there to worry about?
It was black fire we just drank.
Yeah. I mean, you do realize I can make fire. I mean, your point, like, why would fire scare you?
Well, inside of my body, I don't want fire inside of me.
Again, worst thing that can happen is you die. Ooh.
Fine. It's the last time I get shown up by a little girl.
Little girl prodigy to you.
Yeah, I guess so. You're all right. He instantly is getting drunker, and you guys find yourselves getting way drunker. That was like 10 shots, guys. What the hell?
Zarkyle loads his pipe again and relights it.
All right. So you guys can go ahead and shop. Let me know if you have any questions on like what you're allowed to buy, because a lot of these are kind of vague. So still allow
Alright.
and if you guys want to, you can haggle totally for prices too using diplomacy.
I would like to buy a cloak of resistance +1.
Texana opens up a crate and gives you a gold cloak.
I would like to haggle for it though.
Oh, come on, don't haggle with me. It's such a nice cloak. Look, gold. You can go ahead and roll while she's describing it to you.
Oh, that's good. Diplomacy, right?
Diplomacy, yeah.
You people can talk, by the way. I'm just rolling.
Rolling.
I'm saying
Roll.
if there's anything I would want.
I'm still looking at stuff in the wondrous item categories.
I guess I could do that too.
29. So you talk about every flaw in the item to Texana. She's like, just, her smile goes to a frown. You're right, it is bad. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll charge you only 80% of the market value. Okay?
Yeah, that's a nice deal.
All right. But you don't tell anyone else about this.
Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
All right.
It'll be our little secret.
Thank you. And that little pig, he doesn't know anything either, right? You can't tell other people what's going on?
No, don't worry about him.
All right. Hey, I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys. So
Okay.
Sure.
Just
If
give me-
we could take like a 5-minute break or something.
5-minute
like that,
break's
that'd be-
great. Yeah, let's take 5 minutes. While we're looking.
Okay.